Welcome to Make Something Out of Nothing. My name is Steve. Well, as we all know, throughout winter, a lot of people like to watch sports such as Australian rules football and NRL. It occurred to me recently on how many head knocks players get throughout their careers in AFL and NRL. You would like to think playing the game hard like professional players do and get paid pretty well. For 23 weeks of the year, players who play AFL and NRL put their bodies on the line just so they can play the game they love. I am a lover of AFL football, and week after week we see professional footballers play the game hard. When we see players go down with concussion because of head knock, these days players have 2 weeks off. I always find it amazing. When I had my fall 6 years ago, I had a bandage on my head like Joel Selwood, and I had 10 stitches in my head, and it took me 9 months to recover. As a footballer these days, this scenario enters my head. It is sometimes amazing how some players get up and play the game like nothing had happened. As I watch, I've always admired players like Michael Voss and Jonathan Brown, but recently, this year, after the 2022 Grand Final, Joel Selwood announced his retirement of AFL football. I was going to write something about Joel Selwood retiring, but after the game, but at the time I couldn't think of the words I wanted to say. I really hope that someone like Joel Selwood could find a job in the media now that his career is over, because he seems like the person that could do that sort of job. These days, even though the game seems to be getting faster, it seems like the players are getting injured during the game a lot more. I personally believe that the game of AFL needs to slow down so that players don't be seen to be getting injured during a game of football. Also, in NRL, that is a game that I don't watch much. I watch State of Origin NRL, but that is a game where you see a lot of players getting injured a whole lot more than AFL. But I guess that's the price players pay to play the game professionally as good as they are. So then again, I go back to the start of this podcast and bring up the subject of concussions in football and head injuries. Yes, I like the physical side of football, but after a footballer retires, what sort of impact would those sort of injuries would it have on footballers' lives after their careers are over? I guess that is why professional footballers get paid well in a sport they love. Thank you very much.